All right, so her play is called I Am Coming Home. I'm going to read the stage directions in the beginning, and then I'm going to let our actors have it. A small town on the coast of Massachusetts. You know the kind. A young woman, one, sits on a bench overlooking the ocean. It's very picturesque, and she looks at the horizon, and the horizon's very far away. There are seagulls and things like that. She sits there for a while, calm but in no way content. She has not been here in 6 years. After a bit of time, two enters. She is also young, but she lives here and has lived, and their lives have split dramatically. They love each other.
I figured you'd be here.
Oh, hi. I was going to surprise you, you know.
Your mom called a couple days ago from the airport and
Gosh,
told me
you
she's
still
picking
can't
you
keep
up.
a secret number.
It's sweet. Good for me at least. Otherwise I'd never get to see you.
I was going to surprise you. I was going to knock on your door tomorrow, maybe tonight, because you make that dumb face whenever you get surprised. But I needed time. I just needed time, you know. I haven't been back here in a while, and it's just, I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's just like everything feels dirty.
What are you talking about? You live in a huge city.
No, I know. I know. Everything feels small and empty. It's not like a comparison.
I know. I know. Feels big here, though.
Do you remember Carrie Winters?
Yes. Of course I remember Carrie Winters. Why are you asking about her?
No, like, do you remember her? Do you remember her as a person?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, from the pictures, I remember, but come on, it was second grade. It's been so long, and she wasn't
No,
like very
I mean
memorable.
her as a
with
person,
brown
as a
eyes.
person, like how she acted, anything. Did she like anything she did?
I don't know.
This town is trying to forget that she ever existed.
They put a little picture, a little blurb in the paper around her birthday every November, so people don't forget her. It's sad for people, you know? Thinking about it. Thinking about how it could have been them, could have been their kid, could have been... Hey, what are you staring at? Hey.
I'm sorry. I feel weird here. I feel shaky and my fingertips just shaky.
It's just being home, just a little weird.
I feel like I'm her.
Who? Carrie Winters? What, like a psychic thing? Or...
I'm serious. I'm sorry. I know it's dumb, but really not like a psychic thing. But also there's this kind of knowledge behind my eyes. It's just like this pressure I feel. Like, have you ever been outside too long when it's cloudy, but the sun is really close behind the clouds, and the clouds are really white, so the world is even brighter than the sun on its own, and so your head hurts, but behind your eyes, under your nose, like even the corners of your mouth and the sides of your ears start this crazy ache. It's all of your senses, and they just know it's too much. I mean, they know it, but your brain knows it's irrational because it's cloudy out, but still, you know, and it's right under the surface. It's right under the surface. This weird glow, almost to the point of bursting through, but so anyone else can see, and you can't touch it, but your fingers just think like, if I could just press, harder, I could get it out, but they can't, and you can't, and I don't know, it's dumb. But when I got here, it felt like that. But instead of the sun or whatever it was Carrie Winters, this little girl from our fucking second grade class that just disappears, and it's the only thing that's ever happened here. And so everyone looked at her, and no one found her. And now I'm just feeling like I'm her. Like, how fucking crazy is that?
You haven't explained what you're feeling. I don't know what you're feeling.
Like I'm her. Like I am her, but in my memories.
I don't understand.
When I got out of my mom's little car a couple days ago, when we pulled up onto the pebbles in front of my house, the noise of the tires crunching over the rocks made my ears feel cold. I put my hands over them, but it made everything muted, which made everything brighter for my eyes. So I moved my hand to cover my eyes too. This was just short, by the way, just like a 3-second thing. Anyway, I heard this little noise, just this tiny noise, a really faint yelling, like in the next room in another universe, but it's this angry yelling. Even though my hands were just there for really short, I knew what was happening, and I knew he was angry with me, and I just felt incredibly, immensely scared, like terrified.
You were tired. It was a 6-hour flight and our car
No,
ride, and you
no.
probably fell asleep. Okay. What does this have to do with Carrie Winters?
The yelling. It was at me. It was my dad yelling at me. Except I don't have a dad. I have never had a dad, which is fine, you know. Like, I don't have a problem with not having a dad, except it's really fucking weird to hear my dad yelling at me when I don't have a dad.
You're rambling. You're going on, and I'm trying so hard to stick with everything you're saying. But I need you to just tell me what you think is going on, because I know you, and I know you have an idea.
Well, here is my problem. I ignored it, sort of, right? Though I thought it was weird, moved on. Later in my room, I was watching this cute bird hop around our back garden, and then out of nowhere, someone grabbed my shoulder and shoved me into a wall. Yeah, and I mean, nothing happened physically. Like, I stayed in the same place, but I jolted a bit because it was scary. And even though I didn't move, I felt it hurt a lot. I felt sore all over, but just again for a couple seconds. But then I sort of started realizing how small I felt. So small, and not just like a metaphorical powerlessness way, but physically just tiny. And the world around me felt like it was so big, like I was a little kid. And then, I don't think I said it out loud, but I said in this other time I was also experiencing, I said, please, I'm sorry, please, but the last please got cut off because these giant hands just start choking me. They are around my neck and they're squeezing, and I can't fucking breathe. I can't fucking breathe. And then my mom, but not my real mom, like my alternate mom, who is different, starts screaming because she sees that my dad is in the doorway, and he follows her out, and the door slams, and there is a mirror on the door and I look in it and I am crying, just sobbing, but completely silent, but I never cry. I don't, it's not something I do, but I'm fucking crying now. But this is the other thing. When I looked in the mirror, I was not me. I was Carrie Winters. And not the newspaper picture of her, and not the her in our 2nd grade class, but a her original specific to this moment in her life, and then it's gone, and I am watching the bird again, and he figures out how to climb onto the bird, on our bird feeder, and that's it.
I don't know what to say.
I think I know what happened to Carrie Winters.
I don't.
Just before you came, I had another thing, memory thing, another Carrie thing, but it was running. It was just little bare feet running through pebbles, and the feet crunched the pebbles and looking up. It was just the horizon, and the horizon went on forever and forever and forever.
Stop it. I don't know what's fucking wrong with you. I don't know if you did drugs or something on the other side of the country, but I spent so much time fucking crying in my room because I missed you so much. I cared about you so much, and I was so fucking worried about you, and I spent so much time telling myself it would be okay, you would be okay, and you're not. You're fucking not. I don't know what happened that you now have this obsession or something with this little girl who got kidnapped when we were little, also little girls, but I don't want to hear more about it. It's fuzzy, honestly. It hurts. It hurts me that you're doing this. You can't just fucking leave here, leave your mom, leave me, leave everything fucking behind, and then come back and only have time or energy for this thing that happened 15 years ago. You want to know what this is? This is you not having the emotional capacity to reconcile the fact that you feel guilty for leaving. And consciously or unconsciously turning yourself into this martyr who is going to solve a mystery that you think matters deeply, when in reality, everyone here has accepted it and moved on, and you haven't because you weren't here. So just stop it.
We have to make this right. She was running.
There is nothing to make right. You hallucinated something, you're not a psychic.
Are her parents still here, in the same place?
Yes, even they have moved on. It's been 15 years, One. Things don't just stop because you leave.
I know. I know.
Can we just sit here and watch the water and birds and breathe?
I have to go. I'm going now. I have to go.
Yeah. This is Dita and Paloma. Good job, guys. Thank you so much. For our second play, so this is It's Getting Dark, written by myself. If you'd like to introduce yourself, however you want to do that.
Awesome. They call me Andrew some days. Local Chicagoan, first Chicago gig that I've ever done. Because I work outside of the city.
We're the kings of the suburbs.
That's right.
I'm Taylor.
This is Taylor.
I'm Gray.
Awesome, go Jinxie. Alright, awesome. So I'll be reading stage directions. My name's Garrett. You alright? Alright. A slightly overgrown hiking trail through the North Carolina mountains. A shelter built decades ago sits just off the trail. From the forest, 2 teen boys limp down the trail. There's something very wrong with Caleb's ankle, and his brother Matt is doing his best to get him down the trail. They come across the shelter and have to take a break.
Wait. Here, stop here.
No, we have to keep going.
Matt, stop. I can't.
Fine, just for a second.
Matt helps Caleb down onto the bench in the shelter, and Caleb rests, nursing his ankle while Matt looks up and down the trail.
Jeez, I really fucked up this ankle.
Can you move it?
Caleb tries, lets out a gasp of pain.
No?
Fuck! Fuck! Caleb, I'm so sorry. This was stupid.
I said I wanted to come.
I should have known better.
It's not your fault.
Come on, we have to keep moving.
Wait, I can't.
Listen, Caleb, I love you. I know you're hurting, but there really isn't a goddamn thing I can do about it. We have to get off this mountain.
I said just wait for a second.
We don't have a second. You want to be out of here in the dark? We gotta keep moving.
I don't know if I can go any further. If we just stay here, the park ranger will come looking for us. That's what the sign said. We signed in at the trailhead, just like the sign said, so someone will come for us.
Before or after a bear comes looking for an easy meal.
Someone's gonna come for us.
We can't wait that long. Come on, get up.
No, Matt, come on.
Matt struggles to get Caleb up from the bench. The boys don't notice a man walking up from the trail. He wears good hiking gear, obviously much more prepared than the boys.
You boys doing all right?
Yeah, we're fine.
Busted up my ankle pretty good.
But we're all right, thank you.
Want me to take a look at it?
No.
Are you like the doctor or something?
Or something?
We're good.
I know a thing or two about a trail injury. I've seen how unforgiving the trail can be to those not ready to respect it.
We respect it fine.
It can't hurt. He looks like he knows what he's doing.
We're okay on our own. We don't want to interrupt your hike.
Matt, just let him do it.
It's no trouble.
The man walks toward the shelter and crouches down by Caleb's foot.
Well, your first mistake was wearing street shoes up here. You need to get yourself a good pair of boots.
This was kind of a last minute thing. We don't hike very much and I wanted to give it a try.
I wanted to give it a try.
I said I wanted to come.
It's pretty swollen to me. Let's get a better look at it. This might hurt a little.
The man carefully takes off Caleb's shoe and sock. Caleb winces in pain. Matt stands off, agitated. Caleb's foot is a nasty shade of purple and is definitely swollen.
That's not a pretty sight. There's no way you're getting the rest of the way on this.
Thank you for your expert medical opinion, but we knew that. I'll take it from here.
You need to find a way to relieve the pressure, the swelling, otherwise it'll just get worse.
The man takes out a knife and slashes across the top of Caleb's foot.
Oh! Get the fuck away from him!
Matt pushes the man out of the way and tries to stop the bleeding.
What the fuck?
You're welcome. Breathe through the pain. It helps the healing process.
Get the fuck out of here.
Matt confronts the man, who easily pushes Matt against the beams of the shelter and holds a knife to Matt's throat.
Matt!
What the fuck do you want?
Such language.
Fuck off.
Is this how you treat someone who's just trying to help?
But you're not trying to help, are you?
The man laughs, removing the knife from Matt's neck.
You got some fight in you. I didn't expect that.
I'm not scared of you.
Why would you be scared of me? I've done nothing but offer my assistance and help your poor brother with his injury. You're the one who forced him unprepared into the wilderness and got him hurt. Not a good thing to do if you're just trying to keep the kid safe.
The man crosses to Caleb.
Please, just go.
I can't go now, not now that this poor boy's condition has gotten worse.
The man kicks Caleb's foot, and Caleb lets out a scream of pain.
Oh! Caleb!
Matt lunges at the man, and the two struggle as Caleb screams in pain. The man pulls his knife and stabs it into Matt's leg, who cries out and falls to the ground.
Fuck!
I was just trying to help.
Bastard!
Matt, Jesus, are you okay?
I'll be fine. I'll get us out of here.
Do you really believe that?
They're gonna come for us. The park ranger. And when they don't find us here, they're gonna come for you, fucker. People know we are here, motherfucker.
Oh, of course. How could I have forgotten?
The man reaches into his pocket and pulls out a folded piece of paper.
Matthew Thompson and Caleb Thompson driving a 2011 Nissan Altima, black. You're right. They will see your car in the lot and come looking, but that won't be until the morning.
He rips up the paper and lets the pieces float away in the wind.
So you'll just have to wait until then.
Who are you? Why would... You came out of fucking nowhere.
Out of nowhere, I came up down the trail just like any other man. I wasn't even hiding either. In fact, you saw me, didn't you? You saw me coming up behind you. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were trying to outrun me. Something like that could hurt a man's feelings.
Matt stays silent.
And you wouldn't want to hurt a man's feelings, would you?
No, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
But you did run, didn't you? Took one look at me and scurried off like a scared dog.
Did you know he would hurt us?
I had a feeling.
Why didn't you tell me?
He didn't want to scare you, little Caleb. Next time, you might want to give the young one all the information so they don't walk into a dangerous situation.
I'm sorry, Caleb. I'll get us out of here.
It's almost like you can't help yourself but hurt him.
The man starts to walk away down the trail.
So now what? You just leave?
It's getting dark. I don't want to be out here at night. Do you?
The man walks off as the two boys lay there. The sun starts to set. Into play.